What's going on YouTube? Tito checking in with you all. As you can see by the title of this video, it's time to go electric. So I've been driving my Audi SQ5 2018 for the last year and a half. Absolute dream car, and I absolutely love it. But it's time to go electric. With gas prices being how they are, I was paying $5.20 to $5.30 per gallon for premium gas, and I drive a lot for work, of course. So between that and now living in a location where I have superchargers near me where I live, as well as where I work, and I have a garage that can install a charger, it's a no-brainer. It's time to join Team Tesla, so let's go ahead and take a look. I also want to mention that another factor I changed was because right now, with the car market being where it is, I was able to get an excellent deal for my trade-in. I got a couple $1,000s in positive equity I was able to put down as a down payment towards a Tesla, as well as this car's gonna be a little bit higher monthly car payment than the Audi was, but with me not having to pay for gas, I will actually save a couple $100s a month. So first time driving the Audi, what do you think?
It's fun, but I'm excited for the Tesla.
First and last time, right?
Yep.
How long have I had this car?
A couple of years, yeah.
Like a year and a half. And how many times have you driven it?
This is the only time ever.
One thing I will miss is the ambient lighting in this car. It looks really good at nighttime. Might be too bright, but normally there's some lighting underneath the footwell here. And then if you open the door, there's Audi rings right there.
I don't wanna waste what's left, and on we'll go through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays.
All right, guys, here we go. This is the 2022 Tesla Model 3 Long Range Edition, so it is the middle trim. I went with a white on white. For the exterior, first off, white is one of the free colors. White and silver, I believe it is, but then the other ones have a $1,000 to $1,500 upcharge. So white looks super clean as it is, so I went with that. I went with the stock wheels here. These are the 18-inch Aero wheels, and there's actually a better looking set of rims underneath there. But I'm going to keep these caps on for a while just because they provide better efficiency and you get better mileage out of them. But at some point I may take those off and just utilize the rims that are below there because they do look pretty sick. So kind of going along the rest of the car here. Something to note is these handles are flush with the car right there. So you put a thumb there and pull, and that's how you get in. Just going around the car here. I did get tint today, so on the back window here, that is 25% tint, and then these back windows here are 25. These are 30% in the front there. I don't know if you can tell too much with the lighting here, but looks pretty sick, guys. Trunk space, very big. One thing I want to point out is that, you have the standard trunk space there, but if you lift this up, there's actually trunk space down below there as well. You have a frunk. So this is just an extra little storage there. Very cool. What to know is that there's 3 ways to get into the Tesla. You have a little key card that you can put right here, and then it'll actually open the door. You can use your phone as a key card. So with the phone, I can just walk up to it. It's locked right now. Put my thumb here, open it, and go on in. And then there's also a little key fob as well that you can use. These windows here are actually frameless. Like if you take a look at it, it's literally just a piece of glass as compared to another car where, there's a frame around it. So as a result, when you open the door, it actually has to slide down a little bit. So take a look. You see how it slides up there, and then when I open it, it opens a little bit right there. Interior options are either black or white. As mentioned, I went with the white. I think it looks absolutely sick. It's futuristic, it looks clean, and it actually makes the interior look a little bit bigger than it actually is. I'm also a huge fan of the top glass there that goes from the back all the way up top there. Absolutely sick. Now the screen here is basically the powerhouse of the car. It controls everything in it. I can lock, unlock it. I can open the trunk, the frunk, all of that. There's integrated Spotify here, just to go over a few things. One of my favorite things is the 3-camera setup here that I can access at all times. The back camera, left and right cameras as well. There's also something called Sentry mode, so anytime that I'm not at home and my car is out, it's going to record the surrounding environments, and if something notable happens, like someone walks up to my car or a car gets really close, it'll actually record that moment and then notify me where to watch once I get back into my car again. And all of this I can actually view from my phone as well. A few other fun, quirky things of this car. There's, Netflix, Hulu, all these I can watch if I'm sitting and parking. There's arcade. I haven't played any of these yet, but there's a lot of different games you can do. There's a toy box. There's just a lot of things that I haven't even gotten into. But in the future video, if you guys want me to get more into these things, I can do so. But that's the main screen there. Here's the map that kind of shows everything. You can view it from like a basic point of view, or you can go Google Maps style. But overall, this thing's kind of the powerhouse of the car. One thing with this car that's very weird coming from an ICE car is that you don't turn it on or off. With the phone in the pocket, you literally get in the car, put your foot on the brakes, and then shift the stick down to drive, and you're good to go. And then when you leave, you just leave the car, walk away, and in a matter of 10 to 20 seconds, the car locks and turns off. So very weird to get used to. So your first time driving it, what do you think?
I'm used to easing off the gas and coasting, so I keep brake checking myself on accident, but it's fun.
Alright, so the charging situation, you can take this car to a supercharger and charge anywhere from, 20 to 80% in a matter of 30 or 40 minutes, which is pretty quick. This car over here is a long range version, so it gets anywhere from 300 to 350 miles per charge, depending on where you go. Tesla recommends anywhere from 80 to 85% for a full charge for longevity of the battery. But at home, you have this standard outlet here. It's like a NEMA 1415, don't quote me on that. I'm going to have an electrician come next week to install a 1450, which allows you to have a higher output of electricity, so they can charge this overnight, the whole electric charge of it. But this is the Tesla charger right here. And then when time comes, I basically just get a different input right here into the charger, and then it will go straight to the car. So this right here charges it from like 3 miles per hour, so it's pretty slow. But you basically just come to the charger port here, you can press on it, or there's a button here you can press, and then just plug it in. There's a light right here that it will blink if it is charging right now, because the car's still on, it's not going, but it'll blink green if it's good, and then orange if there's something faulty about it. That's gonna be the video, guys. Just a quick walk around, first impressions of this car. Absolute dream, coming from the Audi SQ5, which was one of my dream cars before, and it was amazing to drive. That car was actually very fast, and this thing blows it out of the water with the instant torque and everything. I couldn't be more happy with this decision, especially the fact that I'm going to save money driving this, and it's better for the environment. Overall, a win-win for me. Moving forward, if you guys want to see more Tesla content, 3-month review, 6-month review, whatever you want to see related to this car, I'd be happy to make that, as I'm a huge car guy and I love electronics and all that. So this kind of marries those two things together. And over the next few months, I'm going to be very careful not to get pulled over, because this thing is so fast. If you guys haven't been in a Tesla before, so fast. Thanks for watching, guys. Tito checking out. We'll see you all in the next video. Peace. What's going on? Fuck my clap.
We'll go through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow